how much effort are they really going to put into these games that are dropping day one on Game Pass? I think this is the result. Your mom can go to Walmart and get an Xbox and a Game Pass card, you know? It's unreal. About every 3 seconds, you turn, freezes. Loads up, you turn, freezes. It deserves everything people are saying about it to this point. So, you'll never hear me bitch about Game Pass or anything, because I use it all the time. It seems more and more like they give zero shits. Redfall is showing you the results of Game Pass. This game's brand new, day one. I won't be returning to it, and neither will a lot of other people. What's up, people? Dwayne from D-Pad Disquisition. And here recently, Redfall released on Xbox Gamepass. Now, this game has been getting abysmal reviews and just getting a bad rap all around. People are talking bad about it, and for good reasons. It runs like garbage. It doesn't look real great. The graphics aren't super updated or clean or anything. It deserves everything people are saying about it to this point. Now, I have owned Game Pass almost since it started, since the very beginning, and I've had it ever since. I paid I can't even remember. It was way cheaper than it is now, and it had gold bundled in, which I thought it was a fantastic deal. Even to this day, with all the games that are on Game Pass, I still think it's a fantastic deal. I don't think there's any cheaper way to get into gaming than there is buying an Xbox, any kind of Xbox that's out there right now, Series X, Series S, whatever you want to buy, okay? And you go home and you buy a subscription to Game Pass that has gold in it, you're already ready to play. You don't even have to buy any spare games or nothing. You got about 100 and some games ready to go. It's as simple as that. That is the cheapest and best way to get into gaming right now. I couldn't think of any other way or a better way to do it, in my opinion. So, you'll never hear me bitch about Game Pass or anything, because I use it all the time. But I've thought to myself, with how cheap Game Pass is and how little I pay for it, because it includes Xbox Live, Xbox Gold, and I don't know how much it costs to keep these servers up. You know, I don't run that shit. I don't do their analytics and banking, you know. So it could cost nothing, all I know. It could cost a shit ton, all I know. But I would assume it doesn't cost that much to keep these servers up and running. Once you have them, they're there, right? With how little we pay for Game Pass and how little they're making off of us, how much effort are they really going to put into these games that are dropping day one on Game Pass? And with every recent release Xbox comes out with, it seems more and more like they give zero shits about the quality of the game they're putting out. Redfall, brand new, was a big release. People were anticipated for it and were looking forward to it. It was getting talked about. A lot of people downloaded it and tried it and thought it was garbage. Why would you want people to think your game is garbage day one? At least half of those people will not re-download that and will not return to Redfall. My PC is not the most powerful PC. It's powerful enough to run almost anything I want to play, but it's not anything crazy. This game barely operates. It drops from 80 frames to 12 frames about every 3 seconds. You turn, freezes. Loads up, you turn, freezes. You know, it's just pathetic. The fact that they released it like that, and you know they know because they're just pumping out patches. I get patches for it over and over again. And all the way until I uninstalled it because I got sick of downloading all the patches when it don't even run. It wouldn't even run on my PC. Haven't had a single game yet that doesn't run on my PC. Now, I've had some games where they run like garbage on my PC because they're so old and it's updated to where it just runs like shit now because it's ancient. Like Saints Row 2. You can't hook a controller up to it. You have to play with a mouse and keyboard because it doesn't have controller hookup or something. There's a lot of points in Saints Row 2 where the characters get all glitchy. The cutscenes are all wild. But it's because the game's old. Rockstar's Bully, same way. Does the same kind of stuff because it's ancient. That's why. This game's brand new. Day one. I won't be returning to it, and neither will a lot of other people. But my whole point in this is I think this is the result. Redfall is showing you the results of Game Pass. That is the future of Xbox. That is the future of PlayStation. PlayStation Now is going to be the same thing. They're going to release shitty, crappy games. Now, don't get me wrong. PlayStation has been doing great. Their first-party releases are fantastic. Nintendo's first-party releases are fantastic. Xbox is the only one that's been doing this right now. But Xbox is also in the king position. It's at the top of the hill. Game Pass is way better than PlayStation Now. And that's just the facts. I know it sucks and you don't want to think it, but Game Pass is cheap, it's easy, and there's never been an easier way to get into games than there is one Xbox and a thing to Game Pass. I mean, they've made it so simple that it's unreal. Everybody can do it. Everybody can figure it out. Your mom can go to Walmart and get an Xbox and a Game Pass card, you know? They've made it so easy that they're at the top of the food chain. Kingpin for now. Because the quality of games they're pumping out has been abysmal. And it's all because Game Pass has made it so easy for people to get into. I feel like they don't make as much off Game Pass games and Game Pass subscriptions as they would a $70 game, a brand new release, selling millions of copies. So they just don't put as much effort into it. Honestly, I honestly feel like that's what's happening. And in my opinion, it's probably only going to get worse. Xbox has made some comments and had some interviews with people saying that they apologize for Redfall and all this shit. But it's not just Redfall. It's been a lot of their recent releases. Just go back and start looking at them. You'll see that they haven't came out the best. Even Halo released like shit. Did we all forget that? Even Halo, their baby, their pride and joy, went out the door half fucking baked. It's unreal. So if this is going to be the fall, and this is what Game Pass is going to do, even though I enjoy Game Pass, get rid of it. Get rid of it because there's no point in having Game Pass if that's the quality of games I can get on it. Because I won't be playing those. And I'm sure you won't either. So as always, I will catch you guys on the other side. Peace out.